What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nation TV, and this is a spur of the moment idea that I had while I was at work because I've been wanting to. I know people be asking me about a Q&A, and I've done Q&As before, but I thought it would be extra fun if we did if it was a Q&A with not just me, but with Josiah and Terrence as well. Because I want to see what type of questions y'all want to ask us and stuff like that. It was already 20 y'all up in here already. Okay, that's a good look. Okay, so this basically Q&A. We ain't gonna be up here no more than 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, so I don't know. What should I do? Should I put the link in the chat and let them ask us a question, or should I just let them put the question in the chat? What should I do?
You can do oh, that's interesting. I mean, if long as they come respectful, not trying to gaslight
Trying to.
nobody, right? Or try to read,
So,
because I don't want to. Yeah,
how was you saying?
yeah, just yeah, they can just call. Yeah, have them a call up here. That's cool. Or come up.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, because some people be shy. So this is what we're gonna do. You don't have to show your face. Okay, you don't have to show your face at all when you come up here. You can just have your camera off and you can ask me a question, Josiah a question, Terrence a question, or all three of us a question. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm kind of scared because I don't know what y'all gonna ask us at all.
Right.
I
As long
don't
as it's
know.
not too personal. When was the last? Who is in your love life? I'm gonna be like Rihanna. I'm
And
just
don't
scared
ask
for
us no
that question.
crazy shit. Like, don't ask me no crazy shit. Like, what's my favorite color? What's my favorite food? Because I know y'all would do that. Like, don't ask me that type of shit. Please don't. Please don't. But anyway, I'm about to put the link in the chat or whatever and see who's gonna be. Cause y'all, when I put it in my community wall, people's like, yeah, y'all go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. So I'm just like, okay, we're gonna see if y'all gonna be brave enough to do the shit. But
Are
as
y'all
the
seeing
rest,
people in y'all comment section?
huh?
Do y'all see people in the comment section?
Yeah.
I see like two people in there. I see like two
Yeah, I'm
people
only
in
asking because it says 30 people up in here. Child, I can't tell. Usually
there.
they be talking our head off by now. That's why I asked.
Yeah, like it's 30 of y'all in here. Y'all need to say something.
Um,
Cause cause if y'all don't say shit here, we may as well get the fuck off and I can just delete
Right.
this damn live. Cause
Wait.
I
Okay.
really do it. Go
While
ahead.
while they coming up here, let me say this. Okay, so y'all going live, like I be trying, Terrence. I don't know how you be doing it, and you two, Scott. Like when y'all be sitting up here, it be so weird to me because I just be like sitting up here and I be talking or whatever. I'm so used to like either doing a voiceover or just pre-recording my stuff, but just like going in and then moving different screens and stuff. I'm like, okay. I was like, hold on, give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment while I pull up this.
I'm
I think
weak.
I think it's fun. I think Josiah likes to do it with us too. With him.
Yes, I prefer to do back
Mhm.
and forth commentary because it makes it flow rather than me just coming up here. Yeah, y'all. Like I can do it. I'll say my points and stuff, but I think it's more fun when you keep in, especially with your friends up here.
Mhm.
That makes it
Because
fun.
Terrence, I be seeing you up there and you be going up there with your lives and stuff. Let's gag. I said, okay, come on, Terrence.
Look, for me, it's fun. I just be up there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I just be up there talking shit like how I talk to y'all off of YouTube. That's how I did. That's how I be with me. Talking
Right.
to a homegirl. We just gagging. That's all. We ain't hurting nobody. We just talking. That's it. Just a little conversation, a little kiki. That's
That's
all.
true. I'm getting better at it because, baby, when I try to do that reality, when I did my first live, y'all, it was horrible. I was sitting there looking like, hey, y'all. Yeah, that's how I was
Yeah,
looking.
but you know what? I guess when you're used to doing show reviews and you're on camera, you could take to a live a lot quicker than probably you would if you do a voiceover. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even with a live, like I know sometimes I don't show my face, but a lot of the times I want to because it's live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's true. That makes sense.
But I'm getting better though. I think I think everybody likes when I come on camera more. So I'm like, okay, let me
Yeah.
just go and get my ass on camera and talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think for the most part, people want to see you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay,
Yes.
so it's 45 folks in here. Okay, it's 45 y'all in here.
Child.
So, oh, I see somebody backstage already. Okay, so I guess with one person and click the link already, that'll probably give y'all give
A
y'all
couple
the
men.
yeah, that'll give y'all the what is it? The heart to come up here and ask us a question. Now, I want to say this before we let this person that's backstage by the name of John, his name is John. Before we let John ask us whatever he want to ask us, I will say that the best thing about us three, I love it when we be on our little FaceTime
Oh Lord, it's always some shit.
our FaceTime conference. Them be the best parts. I love them. I love them FaceTimes. I really do. Okay, so it's 54 of y'all in here. So let's just say that tonight's live is basically a Q&A live. Y'all get to ask us whatever y'all want to ask us. Personal, impersonal, not too damn personal.
Right, not
But
too damn.
the link is in the chat if you need it to click on the link to call in. If you don't want to call in, just put the question in the chat and I just put it on the screen so we can answer it. If it's for all three of us, one of us, two of us, it don't matter. So since he's backstage, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to allow
Hey, Ashley.
John. Hey Ashton, I'm going to allow John to ask us whatever he wants to ask us. So, good evening, John.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can
Yes,
hear you.
yeah. How you doing?
Good. This is a question for all you guys. How do you guys have the motivation to like put out daily videos or like weekly videos for millions of views to like look you guys up at any time and watch you guys?
Who want to go first?
Well, Scotty, you
I would
first.
say for me, I just enjoy conversing with my folk. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of the time they be looking forward to a lot of the reviews and things like that. So even when I have my moments when I don't want to do it, I think about them and I just be like, you know what? They rock with me. I rock with them. They support me. So that's what gives me my motivation.
Okay, for me, I've been doing this for like 11, almost 11 years. October gonna make 11 years. But I think I took it for granted for a long time, and it took me to be in like a humble, another humble beginning for me to really realize what the magic was. Because before Josiah and I became friends, before we started working together, Josiah was basically Team Scotty. It's so weird, but he was Team Scotty. He was in
That's
the
so
Team
weird.
Scotty DM group. So you know, and when you hear people like him tell you how you used to get them through their day, it makes you want to work harder. And for me, because I don't like what I do for a living, and I'd
Mhm.
rather do what I love to do for a living, that gives me a lot of drive. And on top of that, just to see my platform grow the way that it has over the last year, it also pushes me to continue to put out content. I ain't gonna say it's easy to do because it's not. Working a job 40 hours a week and then coming home and doing 3 and 4 videos at night and then you don't get no rest. You don't go to bed till about 2 in the morning. That's not easy. But I push through because I know everybody wants me to. So, that's the main thing for me. And plus I enjoy doing it. Especially the panels. I really enjoy the panels a lot. That's the best thing I could have done.
Yeah, for me, well, I know we talked about it, y'all. I talked about it on the panel and on Scotty's channel and stuff. It was a point where I was just like, damn, like I don't know what I was supposed to do because when I did the first video that I actually did was the Parkers, where were they now? And then that video like blew up, got like 170 some thousand views on it. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I can see myself doing like a little bit of like a documentary, where are they now? And then I was working with Miss Layla Lynn, which was a good look, because she kind of she taught me how to edit and all that good stuff and kind of do a different style. That's why I love doing voiceovers, because sometimes I just don't want y'all seeing my face. I'll be looking all tired and stuff. But anyways, what the main thing that really just kept me going was because it was a point where I was just like, damn, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do, because I will put out videos and they would get like 30 some views. But then after talking, I know a few of my subscribers, we talked in the DMs, and after talking to them and them telling me how much I motivate them, really pushed me to like, okay, like literally out like the past 2 weeks, and even talking to Scotty and Terrence, I was like, let me go ahead and just push, so I'm like, okay.
John, you still there? Okay.
Oh yes, I'm still here. Well, thank you, guys. That's all that I had to ask.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, no problem. No problem. No problem. Thank you. Let me put the link
Thanks,
in.
John.
Okay, the link is in here again. Y'all so messy. Um, but okay, the link is in the chat once more if you want to call in. Now, this next question is in the chat, and it says, "Hey guys, this question is for everyone. What is the worst date you've ever been on, and why?" Mm.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I've never had a bad date.
I never had a bad date either. Have I?
I normally have decent dates, but y'all, like I had a date earlier. Scotty, I think I told you about it. Remember when I went on my close friend story and I went off about that date that I went on
Oh,
after my birthday? It was from hell, and I had to put it on my Instagram story like, "Hey, help! Somebody get me out of here!" Worst
Well,
date ever. So
I've never had that. I can honestly say my dates have been pretty good. When I went on them, they were good. They ended even better, but that's none of y'all business. Don't ask me
I
that.
bet it did.
well, I guess I can talk about my worst date. So not to the back.
he gonna give us his back because I said I bet they were. I bet they did end whatever he said. I bet they did end great. Knowing him.
Oh Lord. But nah, it was a horrible date. Long story short, the guy, I guess I don't know. I guess when I met him, I was drunk at the club, and you know how sometimes when you're drunk you look good, but then you see him in real life and they look a mess.
Yeah,
He was not the most attractive. And then he chewed with his food. You know how like That's So Raven episode. Um, and they sorry, That's So Raven episode when that boy was chewing with his mouth all food coming out.
oh yeah,
And that was so nasty, y'all.
that
He
is
was
nasty.
no conversation. Now listen, I know I'm very chill. I'm very chill. I'm easy breezy, but I can hold a decent conversation. Homeboy couldn't. He was like, yeah, so yeah, yeah, and I was just like, okay. hmm It was like awkward silence, y'all. Like for me, and I was trying to. I was like, okay, so he was like, I'm an Uber driver, so I was trying to have a conversation with him, and he was like, yeah, it's cool. I said, well, what have you? I was like, have you ever had a bad experience or, yeah. So that was boring. And then on top of that, y'all, he asked me at the end if I feel like if you invite somebody out to a date, then I'm sorry, then you're paying because you invited me out. He asked,
Right.
so you got it right. He said, you got it right. When I tell you, I slid in, you know how Wendy was sliding, I slid in that chair so deep, y'all. I was like, I told the waiter. She's like, "Oh, it's gonna be on one ticket." I said, "When I say
Right.
I didn't even say bye. I said thank you and dip."
I don't blame you.
I would have done the same thing.
Me too.
The same person said I had a date lock me out my house so he could flirt with my roommate. Ooh,
Oh,
now
he's savage, savage.
that is
He did
terrible.
my type. Where he at, child? I know them highlight my ends. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trifling like that too.
I already knew somebody was gonna try to be messy and ask us one of these fucking questions.
Oh, I'm
And
not answering that,
I'm
honey,
not
because I'm not
answering
trying
that
to be
one.
on. I'm Can we next question? I would not answer.
I'm definitely not answering that.
No shade, honey, but we all doing the same damn thing.
Right. I'm not trying to. I'm not
So-
trying to get dragged by no one.
Ain't that see?
Mm-mm. And plus, I only deal with the people that I know anyway. So
Exactly.
you know,
Right.
I guess she's asking. Are you asking who was our crushes back in the day? Is that what you're asking?
I think that's
Ooh, Lee Thompson Young was mine.
Lee Thompson Young.
Y'all remember Lee Thompson Young, the famous Jet Jackson on Disney?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, I remember him. Yeah,
That was my crush back in the day, boo. Period.
Yeah, he
Mine
was very nice.
Mine was probably. This is so cliche because I feel like he was everybody's crush back then. But
Tracy.
mine was Romeo from the Steve Harvey Show.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, Marlon Santana. Child.
Yes.
Ooh, he was fine. He
I
was
think
fine.
he was everybody's crush. I think he was everybody's crush. I really do. I think he was everybody's crush.
I think mine would have to be. Ooh, who was it? Okay, so y'all know I like girls, right? So Megan Good with one. Lauren London was another one of mine, and then also I would, as far as guy crush, Chris Brown and Mario. Yeah.
I can give you Mario. But
Yeah, I
I
give you real.
can give you Mario, but I just never seen it for Chris Brown.
Well, Chris Brown was cute in his own way, you know.
You know what? I kind of got to agree with Bestie on that. Chris Brown has never been like, oh my God, he won't that for me. Now, don't get me wrong. If he wanted to fuck me, I'd fuck him. But, you know, as far as, you know, did I want to faint when I seen him because he was that gorgeous? He was cute, though. He was
Yes,
cute.
like 95 said, Chris before the drugs. Thanks.
Yeah, like he was always a cute guy. He just wasn't
Yeah.
my type. I can say that.
Oh, okay.
He just wasn't my type. You know, I always like people like the game and people like
Right. Yes. The roughneck niggas that can satisfy me. Okay. With it.
That's all I ever cared about was the people like the game. And I even used to, as a matter of fact, I also used to don't read me, but I also had a crush on Jada Kiss too, growing up.
Oh, I ain't mad at that. I did too.
I had a crush on
I did too, even though I always thought he was shaped like a marshmallow. He was cute to me. Still. You know what I'm saying?
Like a
Yeah, no. But I'm gonna be real. Mario never did it for me until he cut the braids. Then he started being cuter to me.
Oh yeah, after the braids, Mario.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say it, but it's facts. I knew you was gonna say it.
Yeah. It's no shade though, Mario. I was in love with your first album. It was my shit.
What was you guys' best memory as a child?
I had a lot.
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one that kind of sticks out at this moment because it can always change. But I remember when I first went to Liberty Land. I went to Liberty Land for the first time. That's back when they used to have it in Memphis. I thought that was just everything because I never had the chance to go to Six Flags, but I had the chance to go to Liberty Land, and I just thought that was every damn thing. I got on that damn roller coaster for the first and last time. Never got on a roller coaster again after this shit.
Oh, am I toxic if I say I don't have a good? I cannot remember a good memory from my childhood.
That's not toxic. That's just real life.
I guess when we went to Astro World, there would be some times like during the summer, we used to go to Astro World, and I thought it was a blast. I had fun, and I guess going to Chuck E. Cheese's. I know that's basic food stuff, but you know.
Did I ever go to Chuck E. Cheese? I don't know.
Oh, y'all.
I guess I would say mine would be when I came to New York with my mom. I was like 7, about 6, 7 when I came up here with her. We had a lot of fun. We had a ball. It was fun back then. With the Coney Island, we didn't get mugged, robbed, shot, nothing. Like we was all good. Like I'll never forget that. We had a real good time.
Okay,
Okay.
now before we get to any other question, let me just put this up here because I know that she's an avid watcher of all of us. And she said,
Mm-hmm.
hey, y'all, and Team Scotty family, T family, and Josiah family to pray for me. I just lost my dad last night. This is hard, so
Oh
bad right
no.
now. But watch, y'all help me right now with the labs. I'm glad that we can help you with what you're going
Mm-hmm.
through. That's another thing that keeps me going with this shit. Like
Right.
just know that I'm able to help a person out when they're going through. Because sometimes I can be going through and I still have to push through with content. And even though I'm going through, what the
Right.
heck?
Well, Raquel, I'm praying for healing. I mean, I can only imagine how tragic it is to lose your dad. Losing a family member is, especially like your parents. I mean, come on now. That's something that you can't really get back. So I'm praying that the grieving process and we're here to support. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for sharing that. And I just hope that I'm praying that you heal because and I'm praying that everything works in your best favor.
Most definitely.
Ditto.
Okay.
Ditto to what they said, sweetheart.
Were you guys friends in real life before YouTube? No.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
We-
I was a subscriber of Scotty's. Like I said, I be watching Scotty whatever years since like 2014, 15. And
Yeah,
I
well,
me and Terrence met, doing panels and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
and grew our friendship then.
Yep.
me and Terrence met on YouTube about 2 years ago during Basketball Wives season 8. Was it
Yeah.
8?
It was 8.
Yeah, that's how we became friends. Like we clicked just like that. Like
Hmm.
it took
Mm-hmm.
a long time for
And
us.
then y'all did the Just Us League together too. I
Yeah,
remember watching
yeah,
those.
yeah. We
Yeah.
were
Those
both just as well. I ain't gonna say were because we still are, but we just haven't done anything as of late. But we got into the Justice League things at the same time. We got into it together, and then
Mm-hmm.
we continued our friendship, and then I don't know, but we got even closer. I think after that we got even closer, and then us working on the same panels together also brought us even more closer, and it went from just being a YouTube colleague to a friend to being besties at this point. And then that's
Mm-hmm.
what happened. With Josiah, like I said, he's been following me for a long time, and I just reached out to him to appear on the prelude one time. It was him and Jamie and Layla Lynn, I believe. All three of them was up there, I want to say.
yeah,
And
yeah.
after that, I invited Josiah back again for my 20K live. And then when I started the Whether You Like It or Not panel, he was my first pick. Terrence, and Bundy, Color Me Pete were my first picks. But Color Me Pete couldn't do it at the time because she had a lot going on at the time. That's why she couldn't do it. But boy, sometimes I wish she could have done it because that would have been so lit if she was up there with
Yeah.
us.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, that's how we became friends, and that is why you know I can't describe it, but our friendship is just the three of us together is just everything. To be
Right.
Mm-hmm.
honest, it's just
Exactly.
we haven't met each other in person yet. I know Josiah and I are finally going to see each other in October. Hopefully, Terrence can come in October. He was supposed to be here. He's supposed to be been in Atlanta in August, but
Mm-hmm.
COVID rising back up again. He had to be at work, so hopefully, hopefully he can come out in October as we support Jamar on his
Yes.
premiere. So yeah, that's pretty much the business with that. The next question I see up here is, would you guys ever do a meet and greet? That's
Yes. Oh my God. I think that would be so cool if we do like a little panel, like a live panel or something like that. Maybe I don't know where. Do you know where most of your subscribers are located in, Scotty?
Atlanta, Houston.
Okay, so see, we could do like
Yeah.
a little Atlanta, Houston panel going on. That would be
I
fun.
feel I know years ago, Jamar and I wanted to do like a meet and greet at one point in time, and it wasn't gonna be like something big because we aren't huge. So we were just gonna have them meet us like at like a restaurant. It was gonna be like a little dinner type thing where it'll be like 20 people come or something like that. If we could get 20 people to come and we could all go to dinner and together and take photos and share stories and shit like that. So, if we did a meet and greet, I feel like it would be us three and Jamar and Maddie. That's what I think.
That would be fun. That would
Yeah,
definitely,
that'd be real fun. I'm down with that.
and I think that people will actually do come out and support.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been getting that question a lot lately. Will we do a meet and greet? And I know that we're not big ass YouTubers, but I think that there is a significant amount of people that would want to meet us.
And I think if we give them enough time, like maybe 5-6 months, I think people would have, have another. No, okay, that came off as shady. I didn't mean it to come out as shady, but you
No,
get
it's
people,
just fun.
unlike me trying to get the plane ticket the day before the event.
I am done. I am
I am so
done.
mad. I am so
just-
mad. I am so mad because when we was at brunch, Jamie had asked about both of y'all, and I was just like,
You know what? I think that yeah, and I know they got in my ass. Like you said, I know Shakina and Jamie and them got in my ass.
oh yeah, they did.
I'm gonna see y'all, Sakina and Jamie. I swear. I'm gonna see that. I promise. I'm gonna be coming to Atlanta real soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make it my business to see y'all.
Me and Niecy linked up in person in Dallas back in May, and it was lit. I met her sisters and everything.
Jamar was supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
I'm
But,
actually going back to Dallas in September.
it's going to be fun though, because I do plan when we do go back to Atlanta in October. I do plan to link up with all of them again because it was fun meeting them in person, especially Sakina J. Well, yeah, especially Sakina because Sakina I didn't know she was that short. And then I didn't realize Jamie was that short either. They're both 5'2", and I look like a damn giant over them. And I
Yeah.
didn't know
I thought Jamie was like 5'7", 5'6", 5'7".
And I didn't know that Aaron was that tall. I didn't know. he
How
was
tall
that
is Aaron?
Yeah, he tall as hell. I ain't know he was that tall either.
I think we may be the same height, or he just an inch over me.
Nah, I think he a little bit taller than you.
Like
Yeah,
6'3",
that's what I
6'4".
said. Because he is tall as fuck. Like when we hugged each other, I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm weak.
DJ Richie Scott looks tall too. I wish I could meet him in Atlanta.
Okay, me too. Where you at, Richie Sky? Lord, I want to
As a matter of
meet
fact, Aaron had just met him a week prior when I met Aaron when he came to my friend's house for brunch. He had just had lunch with him in DC. That's what he had told me.
He's so
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. As a matter of fact, that would be really nice if we all did that. I even add Aaron to the lineup of a meet and greet. I even add him to it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I like Aaron.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is: do you guys remember your first time and first kiss?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't kiss nobody till I was 18, and I'm just saying, I'm for real because I didn't know if I would try. I never kissed a girl, so I ain't really act on my sexuality until I went to college. So that shows you why I waited till I was 18. And my first time was with my very first boyfriend. That was when I was 20 years old, and I remember that plain as day. He took me to like his hotel room. It was like he took me to the Red Roof, child, and he only chose the Red Roof because my favorite color is red. It's cute at the same time. It's
Ain't nothing cute about that shit. I wish I would have known you when you told me that. Talking about something that shit cute.
It is cute for our age. We were no but 20. We were broke ass college students. What else could he do for me?
But was the dick good or no?
Oh,
I've had better, but it was great.
I'm weak.
What about y'all?
My first kiss, my first kiss with a girl, I was like in the 5th grade, and the first time I kissed a guy, I was 14, and y'all know I ain't had sex with a guy until I was 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, y'all started a little earlier than me. So okay, so with me, my first kiss was in the 5th grade, and my first time having sex was, oh my god, it was actually with a girl, and it was this Brazilian girl actually from school, and she was like bisexual and stuff. So we used to kind of, play around. I think I was like, oh, how old was I? I think I was like 20. No, 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 no. Oh, I was younger than y'all actually. Okay, I was oh my god, 17. And then the first time I had sex with a guy was when I was 20. I think it might about to be 21. And it was horrible.
oh,
That's kind of how I felt the first time I had sex with
I
a
didn't
girl.
know what I was really doing, and I don't think he did either, because it was like first, and yeah. And I'll just say that the stick was very big, and I bottomed, so I hated it.
Listen, my first time, I forgot to mention, yeah, I was with girls once upon a time. My first time with a girl, I was like in the 5th grade. That really didn't count. Like my first real time though, where like a girl I was 15. I think I was a junior. I was about to be a junior. Yeah, I was this summer going into my junior year. It was the first time well, not the first time. The second time I had sex with a girl, and it was horrible. I just kept looking at it like, ew, what am I supposed to do with that? I said, what do you want me to do what with what? I was like, why I look like that? Why is it all wrinkly? I ain't like that shit. I was just like, ugh. And then it was all hairy and stuff, and then it was all pink. I just didn't like it. I ain't like it. So I said, you know what, fuck it. I went on ahead and did it anyway, because I ain't want to look like no punk in front of my other homies back there. I wouldn't like no punk. So I said, fine, I'll go ahead and do it. I had to force myself to do it. I had to force myself to get hard. I had to force myself to come. It was disgusting. I say, yeah, females ain't for me. We could be friends. And we were friends. We still friends. We still friends.
I never had sex with a female, and I never kissed one. So that just goes to show you that I'm just gay as fuck because I never had.
I mean, it won't bad. She won't loose and nothing like that. I ain't gonna hold her. She won't loose. It won't nothing like that. It won't hurt. It was me because I wanted to fit in, so I went on ahead and just did it.
Also, you felt peer pressure to sleep with a girl, pretty much.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say peer pressure. It was just more so I ain't want to be the only one dead that ain't do it. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll go on ahead and do it. But they didn't be like, do it. It wasn't that. It was just, I ain't want to, because I ain't want people in my business back in the day, and I ain't want them to be questioning like, well, shit, we all got some pussy. Why the fuck that weird ass nigga ain't getting that? You know what I'm saying? They want that. So I just went on ahead and did it.
When I talk about like my sexual life and stuff, I get so shy because like I'm very private, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like my sexual life. So when people, especially, I'm not gonna lie, there are some subscribers that be in my DMs that be doing a lot, asking a lot of questions about me and what position I am, and I'd be like, don't ask me.
I don't really feel like that's a problem these days. Like I kind of feel like I would prefer a person ask me what position I play, because I hate to like you,
and then I live in Colorado.
What happened?
I said, now that you live in Colorado, I ain't going out there.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have an issue with that no more like I used to. But it's like I be bumping into a lot of bottoms nowadays. So it's just like, no, I prefer to know ahead of time.
Yeah. Because sometimes you can think that somebody is a top because they got a fitted cap and a beard and they a bottom.
Bro, I think somebody
more dick than you do.
Remember in our group chat, somebody sent that what's the fairy godmother with Cinderella and crying, and she was like, and then Cinderella was like, and I thought he was I thought he was like a top or something, because he had a beard, and then she was like, no, I told you he was a bottom. You know what I'm talking about? That little cartoon.
I know what you're talking about.
What's that. Jamal must have sent it.
I
I
think
never forget the time a home girl of mine caught her nigga with a dude. And I didn't mean to laugh at her in her face, but I kind of did. But I did not laugh. No, it wasn't. It wasn't what happened to her. It was what she said. She said, "I walked in there, and I swear to God, the nigga take dick better than I do." I said, "Shut the fuck up." That's what made me laugh. It wasn't what she went through. It was that. And she got upset with me. She said, "See, you sitting there laughing. This shit ain't funny." I said, "I won't laugh about what you was doing." Was I wrong? If I was wrong, tell me I was wrong. I won't laugh at that.
I probably would have laughed too, to be honest. No disrespect to
I
her.
couldn't imagine being in that predicament, and I'm glad I never been in that predicament where I got caught with some other girl guy. That's always been like a fear of mine.
You
Because
know
I
what?
know if it was me, I'd kill somebody.
Well, you know what? Before we get into the next question, I'm gonna say this. I never been with another girl's guy, but another girl was with my guy. And see, he probably wasn't my guy. He probably was both of our guys. Then, if that's the
Yeah,
case, see,
could
the
have
thing
been.
was, he tried to talk to me while I was in a relationship with my first boyfriend. Okay,
Uh,
so I didn't talk to him, and so it was mighty funny that the day before my boyfriend had broken up with me, he was back in my DMs again on Facebook. That's where I used to find all my men then on Facebook.
okay.
So he hops in my DMs, and I still didn't want to talk to him because again, I had a man. But then he hit me up again after I was no longer with that man. So long story short, he gave across this gangster ass image. He kept a gun in his car. He had a cocked ass eye. You know, you
just like Betty
know,
White. Yeah.
just how I liked it back then. I was 21, young and dumb,
Okay,
whatever.
period. Me too.
So we were talking, and then we were in a relationship for most of the summer, and he was on the DL too. So it was like I could not be with him in the daytime. Like I was only with him at night, and it was this girl that I was hanging out with the entire summer. And so my cousin Reggie, y'all know him now, he had called me and he told me, I got something to tell you and I don't want you to overreact. And when a person tells me that, I'm going to overreact anyway because you shouldn't
Right. You
tell
can't
me.
start a conversation like that.
So he told me that he was talking to that, my boyfriend at that time was talking to my homegirl. And I'm like, what? And then it came out because the girl suspected that he was gay. Reggie's roommate, who was also her best friend, said he is gay, and I know who he's talking to. And then
Ooh.
she said, Scotty, and it went to hell from there. And guess who got blamed for it? Me. Even though old girl put him on blast on Facebook, and I ain't say a word, but he still blamed me for it.
Of
I
course.
wouldn't have gave a damn who felt the way about it. Girl, that was my damn man first, bitch. What the hell you mad at me for?
Would be
I'm the one that found out about you just like you found out about me. So what I
Exactly.
should be the one mad. Quiet as it's kept.
Exactly.
Sitting there
And,
blaming me for. I wouldn't have gave a damn.
and he wasn't nothing like to be mad about anyway. Like
That's
girl,
how most I never understood that. It be the most raggediest dudes. And it's like, girl, like it gotta be the dick.
it
Either
has
that
to.
or he got money.
Well, you know, everybody like love bad boys, toxic dudes. That's
that's
what's up.
all it was. But she was mad
Child.
at me too. She was upset with me about it. Like I did something. I didn't do anything. But
Yeah, you ain't do a damn thing.
years later, me and her are okay, and me and him are okay. And he's still trying to get with me again, and I don't want him.
Hold on,
So
y'all. I'm
that's
about
Just
to try to
child
kill this
boo. That
out
shit
real
ain't
quick.
never gonna happen. Child, please.
like, please go away. I don't want your ass. Go away.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the next question is, what YouTuber would you guys collab with that you have not had the chance to do so with?
Ooh,
So who
that's
do
a good
y'all
question.
want to work with that you haven't worked with?
Funky Dineva.
Hmm,
You know,
that's a good one.
everybody said I act like him. I stole his persona. I'm trying to be him and all the rest of that shit anyway. So I figured, hey, why not? I think it'd be interesting. I think it would be very funny. You know?
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
I want to work with Adrian Expressions
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
never had the chance to work with him, work with him. The only thing we ever did was like compilation videos. Jamar had us on a compilation video like years ago, and then he edited and participated in my 10,000 subscriber video or whatever. So that's the only thing we ever did. Like I've always thought about him like being a guest on Boys Night Out or something like that because I
That'll
could
be
see
fun.
him in that element or
Yeah,
something like that.
that'll be
Is that
fun.
possible to do now?
I don't know. That's why I never asked him
Mhm.
yet. I feel like because we don't have no problems, it's just that we were friends with the same person, and then I fell out with that person, and he was still friends with that person. So it makes it weird, you know what I mean? So I feel like if I ask him to work with me, it would have to be like a understanding first before we do it. But he was one of the people that I wanted to see be a guest panelist on Boys Night Out because we've had some pretty good guests so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So and Funky Dineva is a good answer too. Who else? Because I feel like
I
I've
would
worked
work
with.
with Keisha.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
would
yes.
love
I
to work with Keisha.
would love to do something with her. I would look now. That's one person I am holding out hope for because she's um she's expressed interest in doing something with me before, and I would love to do something with. I think that would be hilarious if me and you did a video.
It would be hilarious.
That
Dear
would
God
be
Almighty.
good. Okay, now I would say so. Since you said that, I would say Keisha and I would say Adrian because I really feel like at this point I pretty much work with most of the people I've ever wanted to work with at this point. So it's
Yeah.
but I would say Adrian and Keisha. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
if y'all see me moving like this, I'm sorry. I'm trying to kill this fly that's in my room.
I know. I hate that.
Yeah, it's like a big ass fly that I've been trying to kill.
I hate that. Open up your blinds. Sometimes that'll make them go to the window, and then you can kill them easy that way.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
DJ Richie Sky, of course. I ain't gonna do nothing but ogle at them and stare at them and try to touch them and try to squeeze them and hold them and kiss them and love on them.
Karen, stop. Because what if you be watching? What if you watch this?
Hey.
But you know what? Since we're talking about people to work with, I've been thinking, and I'm gonna ask y'all
I
this.
never answered my question.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
I mean, I never answered the question.
Go ahead.
I would have to say my favorite is Lovely T. I love Lovely T. I love
her. I love her.
She is one of my favorite commentators because she breaks it down so good. And another person that I would love to actually work with will have to be, of course, DJ Richie Sky, but another YouTuber. Oh my God, what is her name? She's so good with her comments because I work with Layla Lynn. Chronicle Speaks. I don't know if y'all know who Chronicle.
Oh yeah, I know her.
Oh my God, she is on point with her comment. Like I love her. She's one of my favorites too. Yeah.
Oh, that would be good. Well, let me ask y'all this because I'm trying to not go over time. For Boys Night Out, I had an idea, and I'm gonna ask y'all this on camera. How would y'all feel if, for guest panelists, because all these web series are coming back, how would y'all feel if we had like a cast member from one of these web series be guest panelists?
Come on now, Chasing. Oh yeah,
I'm with it.
Because Chasing Dallas is coming back, the Hot Boys of Houston is coming back, and then Web Life is coming back, and I think it's another one.
I mean, I'm down for that.
Yeah, because we had Hershey up here, we haven't had King Kane up here yet, and I think he was the only one from those web series that we wanted to come that we talked about having up here. I don't know, but yeah, I can see one of them come up here. What's next? Okay, let me keep going because we all agreed on an hour. Do you guys have any new ideas for content other than reviewing reality TV?
Well, my channel is not only talks about reality TV, but of course I talk about like real life topics as well. But YouTube is so quick to demonetize stuff, so I have to be careful of, I guess, what I talk about. I hate being censored. But yeah, I love doing like different type of documentaries. Like what the hell happened to girlfriends, why it ended, or I'm obsessed with Black Hollywood. So anything that comes with like actresses or actors or the rise and fall. I like stuff like that.
For me, I mean, I think I've already done that because I have Yes for the Mess, and then the only other thing I have is like the Durag Diaries thing, and I only did one video for that, and I have not done another one because I feel like did nobody give a damn about that because I didn't get the views I wanted, so I stopped doing them. But but yeah, I think I've already um I think I already do that because I have the Yes for the Mess. Then we have Boys Night Out. So I think I already do that.
Mhm. The same here. I think the only thing differently that I'm doing is second channel. And like I said, the second channel is strictly going to be for like less gags, pretty much only. I want that to be like its own separate thing since people really love that. And I'm still going, my main channel is going to be for reviews and tea talks and stuff like anything pre-recorded will be on the main channel basically. Any lives or whatever the case may be, whenever I decide to do them. And I want that channel to grow from, strictly being that. You know what I mean? It'll just help two different sources of incomes. Why not?
And I'm glad that you said something the other day because I was on my way home from work, I believe, when you was doing a tea talk, and I think you said you was gonna do more of those on the Giving You the Real Tea channel. And I was like, duh, you should.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
That'll
I've
be
been doing a lot more tea talks like I used to. I calmed down on it for damn a while.
yeah, because you weren't doing them for a minute there. You was
Yeah.
not doing.
So yeah, you're right. And I have been seeing growth from doing a lot of the tea talks. I began a lot of views on it and shit like that. So I said, all right, okay. I'll keep it back up.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is if you could produce one reality show the way you want it, which one would it be?
The way I want it.
Yes.
Uh that's a good one.
Because there's so many of them. I think I'll go first.
I would say the encore.
Hmm.
Because I loved the concept.
Mm-hmm.
I think where they went wrong at was the different eras of music. You know what I'm saying? Because they were dealing with older women that were married and kids and gave their life to God and didn't want to sing secular music and didn't want to do a bunch of raunchy dances. And then you had the other ladies that was all around the same time, around the same age, and they wanted to do that. That's where they went wrong. I feel like if I was to have done that, I would have had everybody in the same era that could do the same songs, do the same dance. And I feel like it would have been a lot better than what it was. It probably would have cut down on a lot of like the excessive arguing and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I kind of felt like the older ladies was always trying to perpetuate their dominance. And that's why the twins was acting the way they was acting.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So if everybody was on the same level playing field, I think that would cut all of that out. So yeah, I'll do that.
I
With
got
boy
two.
bands.
I got two. First of all, Love and Hip Hop, number one, because that shit is trash. Well, Miami isn't that bad for the first
It's
episode.
not.
The first episode wasn't bad, okay? I just still don't like the production value of it. It still looked cheap to me.
Why? It looked okay to me.
I don't
You ain't like it.
But when it come down to Love and Marriage Huntsville,
Ooh.
I would make it messier than what it already is. And I know people gonna get mad with me for saying this, but bitch, I will bring Arian on that motherfucking show.
Thank you, Scotty. Oh my God. Every time I say that, people get all up in their feelings and in their bed. Why would they want to do that? Melody don't want her up there. Fuck Melody and her feelings. This is reality TV.
Yes.
With her.
He cheated on you in
right.
Thank you. He cheated on you in public. the drama got because
I'm
it's
telling
already
you.
all over YouTube. You might as well, girl. People watch YouTube more than cable. So shit.
Every time I say that, all the married people get so upset with me. Why? For what? I mean, what harm would it do? Like, they're already divorced. What harm would it do? I mean, the damage is done. I mean, she itching for a storyline anyway. Look at what she doing to Destiny. So it'll give her a storyline. She ain't got to go fishing for one.
Exactly.
Look, I know they get mad when I say that, but I do not care. I will put her ass on that motherfucking show. I will plot. Like,
oh, Melody gonna cut your ass out. Oh, Melody gonna call you out. She gonna petition to get you fired and everything.
Melody ain't got to film with her ass. Like, they can have a party, and I'll be like, Tiffany, invite her to the party.
Right. Okay. Mine would have to be Real Housewives of Atlanta season. Are we in season 14 coming up?
Yeah.
Season 14, because like I told y'all over and over, production, y'all say filing is boring. That's cool, but this would have been the most perfect storyline. I would have locked Portia in her contract. I said, per your contract, you have to film this last season if you leaving. Portia will have to be there on the cast. Bring in Fallon, okay? Make her, she can be like the next Deshaun Snow or something. Just be sitting there, Peach, just sitting there, okay? Show, kind of film Fallon a few little scenes there, and boom, you got some drama. And then also with Kenya drama too. I saw that.
Y'all see that? They're claiming this is the cast for season 14. That's what they say. According to Tamara Tattles, whatever.
Well, listen. No, the question is this the main cast? The main season?
That's what it said. The RHOA season 14 cast, according to Tamara Tattles. What's our thoughts?
Well, I knew Sheree was coming back.
Why? For her to get fired again?
Look, I don't know why she's coming back too, Fran, but Sheree is back. They've been hinting at it for the longest that Sheree will be coming back. It's good. Finally, Marlo is a cast member.
Now I'm down for Marlo being a cast member. Don't do that. I'm down for Mastercard being a cast member. So long as she real with her real life. I want to know about her being a madam. I want to know about her Johns. I want to know about the Nigerians that was buying her all them clothes and cars and shit.
Well, as I said, congratulations to her being a cast member. Finally, I mean, it's not bad. Good.
It ain't. Like, I'm for Marlo getting the peach.
It took her a decade, but whatever.
I mean, well, hey, listen. Who would you much rather have, her or Shamia?
Shamia.
But shit, I mean, the lies you tell. The lies you tell.
Nah, Brandon. Shamia is just cute. Just give her little 1 or 2 confessionals like last season and keep it moving.
Don't you do that.
Shamia's always been there. You know what I'm saying? I think. But I know after season 9, people were here for her having a peach, and I thought so too. But time has went by too quick, and honestly, her only best season was season 9 because the other season she was just in the background, sitting there. She couldn't even get. She couldn't even go head. She couldn't even go head to head with Eva.
Well, she ain't getting no peach no way because her husband don't want her to have one, so y'all ain't got to never worry about her seeing no damn peach.
My first time.
Go ahead.
My first time getting don't judge me. My first time getting drunk was my sophomore year in high school when we took a band trip to Jacksonville, Florida, to the Gator Bowl, and we went to Mellow Mushrooms. It was a restaurant out there. And my homeboy had got us fake IDs, and the Caucasian people fell for it. And all of us had a blue motorcycle and an Incredible Hulk. Man, we were so goddamn drunk, we broke the elevator coming back into the hotel, and it was fucked up because everybody had to take the stairs for the whole weekend, instruments and all. And it was really our fault because we kept jumping on the elevator as it was going up. We did it like 4 times. We was that damn drunk. My first time getting high, I was in college. I was in college, and I didn't really know what I was doing. It made me cough for like 5 minutes. I thought I was going to die. And I said I would never do it again, but we all saw how that happened. So
Well, the first time I got drunk, it was my senior prom. It was Bacardi or some shit I was drinking. And then I would honestly say the first time I really, really got high was when I went to Atlanta and Jamar gave me that damn edible.
That
You
was
know,
your first time though?
the first time really getting high. Because I tried to smoke a blunt before and it just did not work. So uh,
Friend.
that
Friend, you gotta
edible,
inhale the smoke, bestie. Inhale the smoke. You gotta get it in your chest. You love.
I can't do it.
Child.
Okay, so my first time getting high was in okay, well, no, my first time it was getting high was like in ninth grade. I was like
Oh,
15.
you started early. See, that's
I
that new
started
age
early.
shit.
I started early, yes, absolutely. But then I stopped in college because I started I said, oh no, it gave me anxiety. I felt like smoking. So I just stopped. But then my first time getting drunk was at a party in high school. Oh my god. And y'all, I made out with it was the best time of my life. We went to like it was like the after party in prom.
Mm.
And oh my god, it was one of the football players. You know, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I have a thing for like big buff dudes. So we made
Mm-hmm.
out, and he was DL, and he was like, it was. Oh my
He let you fuck.
god. Yeah.
See, you know what? Because I talked to a football player before, and it's usually the football players that's wind up giving up ass first. And I didn't realize that until after I graduated high school. Because I found out a lot of the football players that was the year were getting fucked and they was bottoms. I said they wanted that shit. I was scared to do that.
Yeah.
He said, girl, I know they lied. But I mean, I could see it. I had a thing for football players and the wrestlers. I damn sure had a thing for the wrestlers.
Oh my god. Would you all do a talk show like a talk show together on TV like The View? Hell, we kind of do that with Boys Night
We
Out. What
do
you
that
think?
basically now.
Yeah.
They really need to put our shit on something like the channel that the Breakfast Club is on. Something like that.
You talking about Revolt
Yeah.
or Revolt or Fox Soul or something.
Yeah. Somewhere there let us say whatever the hell we want to say.
Right. Okay. Because I do not want to be censored.
I know. Yes.
YouTube censors us a damn enough. Hell.
They do.
Let's see. Let's see. Because we got like almost 2 more minutes left. Have you guys seen Color Me Pink's video about her having breast cancer? Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
I
seen
did. I
that.
shared it.
Me
Hey,
too.
Kempire.
Oh,
He- oh,
hi.
Kempire is somebody else that I would love to work with because I love how he do it. It'd be like good cop, bad cop, because he real nice. He like Josiah. Me, I ain't got time to be nice to the bitches. I would love to do something like that with Kempire. I think that would be hilarious.
Yes, no, but listen, y'all have to watch him with Layla Lynn and Grace Report. They recap the
I
Real
do.
Housewives of Potomac
I
every
do.
week.
Watch
And
them.
when I tell you they give you that good old nice nasty shade, them three together is nothing but trouble. Layla Lynn, the Grace Report, and Kempire. Oh my God, the best trio. They be killing it. I be cracking up because Layla is nice. She can be nice, nasty with her commentary.
Yeah.
I
See,
love
let me
it.
tell
Be
you
that
something.
slick
Let me tell you
shade.
something about, Kip be too busy laughing at me all the time, but I be laughing at him on when him and Grace and Layla get together. That is hilarious.
Yes, it'd be hilarious.
Yes. It
But
be because it be
another thing, shout out to Kim Pie because he's over 30,000 subs now. So shout out to Kim Pie.
Yes. Shout out.
The damn thing, okay?
Yes.
yes, but yeah, them three together are lit because I be watching on my lunch break, right? And it be that slick, like you have to rewind. I'm like, ooh, what's that shade? It be that slick shade.
Right, it do.
That's what a good cop, bad cop come in. Cause see me, I ain't got time for that slick shit. I'm gonna take you to the face. Exactly what I think of you.
Exactly. Okay. Well, y'all, we are at an hour, and we all agreed that we will only be up here for an hour. So if we didn't get to your questions, I am sorry. Because I have videos to do. I
Me
also
too.
have to have to get ready to do the rundown for the Thirst Trap Boys network later tonight, which I'm excited but pissed about because I ain't got no haircut, so I'm mad. But it'll work. It'll go either way. I just
Oh, Kempaya said, "Let's do it, guys." Okay.
okay. We for it. You know,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, though, y'all, I actually thought about doing something like that with y'all three and Kim. Well, y'all two and Kim Pie, because I want to do something about like the Real Housewives or the Basketball Wives cast or something like that. I wanted to do something like that with y'all 3 but I just don't know why I never got around to doing it because I sure wanted to do it.
Y'all too. I'll talk to y'all backstage because I need y'all help with some content too.
Okay. Well, before we go, let's just say that this time next week we'll be doing Boys Night Out. I already sent them what they need to do or participate in for Boys Night Out next week. Um, Also, we'll be back for the Whether You Like It or Not Potomac panel. It'll just be the main 6 this week because Reggie was here 2 weeks in a row, and then I think Chocolate Beauty is come. I think I'm gonna have her come back maybe the week after next, and then the Brooke Ashley is coming uh sometime in September. I think September 19th or something like that. She will finally make her first appearance in September, and Chocolate Beauty will come back in September. Yeah, we have to give Reggie a break. Cause
He said he wanted a break.
no, he didn't want one. I'm just giving him one because he been up here twice back to back, and I don't want folks to believe that he's gonna be a
Don't put
permanent
your
a
cast on
permanent panelist because he not because he can't what word is it?
do it
Ugh.
every week.
Yeah, he can't do it every single week, so that's why I only asked him to be a guest. So Monday it'll just be the main 6 for the Whether You Like It or Not panel because these last 2 episodes of the Whether You Like It or Not panel have been fucking hilarious. Okay, if y'all ain't seen them, y'all need to watch the playbacks because they've been fucking funny. Every single one of them. Everybody brings their part. Everybody does their thing. Shout out to Kim Pryor who's in the building with us.
Yes.
Tonight. Shout out to all of you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for participating. And thank you guys for watching all 3 of us and supporting us. And who knows, one of these days we just might have a boys' night out meet up. You know, who
Mhm.
knows? We just might. Oh, and if you really want to think about it, because I said I could just add House of Aaron to the bunch. We could add Kempire to the bunch too, and that would be great as well. That would be fun too. Okay.
Oh, in
So
Atlanta.
now I'm saying if we had like a meet and greet.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
got you.
But with that being said, everybody, the 3 of us are out of here. We got shit to do and shit to put out for y'all. So we out of here, y'all.
Bye.
All right, y'all.